We are 3 minutes early, but we are perfect with the time. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the last edition of Lion Pride Arm Wrestling League podcasts, number 9. Today we have two very special guests here in the house. Before I introduce you guys, I just want to say big thanks to Allan Barberis for taking this match so short notice. For people who don't know, Vaclav should face Ljubo Krstic, the overall Serbian #1 arm wrestler with the right arm. But Ljubo got hurt in the training leading up to the match, and we were without an opponent for Vaclav. And it almost happened like your last super match, Vaclav, where it was cancelled, like the super match with Leonidas Sarkona. But Allan Barberis stepped in and saved the day. So now we are there. I like to say that Allan is, let's say, like Ljubo, but they pulled in Serbia after the event, and Allan pretty much showed that he's a little bit superior. Ljubo had some pain in the elbow. He said he didn't want to go 100%, but we don't know if this is true. You will tell us, Allan, later.
And I was not fresh as him was.
Yeah, he had a lighter match. Yeah. He had an easier day. So let me start by introducing our French guest first. He is the open category #1 French arm wrestler for the last 5 years, right?
Yes, I see 5, 6, 4. I don't know, but yes.
So #1 French arm wrestler, the right arm. He placed 4th at the European Championships.
Yes.
And is the #1, the king of Swiss Open on the right arm, let's say, for many years. And the #8 in the World Championships in WAF. Ladies and gentlemen, big applause for Allan Barberis. His opponent is a 14-time national champion, Czech national champion, or Slovakian also. What's
No, only Czech.
Only Czech. Okay, because Ivan was on both. Also, this man was 2 times 3rd place in the 100 kilo category in the youth man at the EAF European Championships, and multiple World Cup winner. Ladies and gentlemen, big applause for Mr. Vaclav Vaculovic. Let's start with Vaclav. Vaclav, my friend, let's start like this. Introduce yourself. Tell us a little bit about yourself, about your, let's say, dominant arm, about your results. How did you start arm wrestling? What was your beginning? How did you came in touch with the sport and became so great like you are today?
I start with arm wrestling when I was 16 or 17 years old. So
10 years ago.
It's 12 years ago now. And I start only it was like mistake, you know. I start and come to the training, and the trainer told me the next week is the national championship, and if I want, I can come. So I come, and I was a junior to the 18 years, and I was on 3rd place on my right arm. So it's the nice beginning. So I start training, and the next year I was 3rd place on right arm on the European Championship, and training all the time, and I'm now where I am.
But Vaclav, at the beginning, the right arm was better than the left.
Yes.
When did let's say the transition happened, when the left arm got stronger than the right? Or you think that the competition is maybe less strong on the left arm, that's why the left is better?
No, no, my left is much better than my right.
Okay. When did the transition happen when you saw that the left arm got better?
I really can't say. I can't say, but maybe when I don't know, maybe when I was 20 years old or something like this. So maybe 8 years ago.
Okay, interesting. Allan, my friend, for you, the same question. How did you came in touch with arm wrestling? We see on your Instagram you're doing like Vaclav also, like let's say powerlifting, and I see also you doing combat sports a little bit also. Did you start with arm wrestling or you start with something else and then lead to arm wrestling and you saw that you're very good and proceed the sport? How did your journey start?
No, at the beginning, I didn't know about arm wrestling as a sport. In France, it's really not famous. And since I was kid, I loved the bodybuilding, the strong guy to train Schwarzenegger, in the movie. So at 15, I began the bodybuilding, the gym, standard gym. But I wanted to fight somebody. So I go in the combat sports, fight sports, for 4 or 5 years. And after the work of strength missed me. So I get back in the gym, but in a CrossFit.
Okay.
1 year after, I begin to do powerlifting, 1 or 2 years, and by the chance, a friend of mine told me, I heard that an arm wrestling team was born in our city, and I never lose arm wrestling with my body. So I said, yeah, I want to try it. And I go, and I lost all my match. And it's the first time I lost like this. And that's it. The fire was here, and I was 21. I have 31. And since this day, I'm in love. I felt in love for arm wrestling. Because for me,
I think your headphones disconnected. Your headphones disconnected, or you hear him. Maybe it's me. No, it's me. I'm sorry. Okay. Now I hear you. Sorry. Vaclav, you hear Allan?
No, I don't hear him.
Okay, so your headphones, I think, disconnected, Allan. Sound, or maybe it's internet. Okay, I texted him. Let's see if he sees. Let's see. Let's move on with you, Vaclav, my friend, until Allan comes back. You got the opponent in Ljubo Krstić on your, let's say, non-dominant arm, on the right arm. You're very good on both arms. You know that. And then we switched opponents. Did you change something, let's say, in your preparation in those last 2 weeks? Or just stay the same because they are, let's say, both hook pullers? Allan, a little bit different.
I don't care about their styles. I have training of my dominant moves, and I don't care about the opponent.
What is your preferred style on the right arm?
I don't will tell.
Okay. say something, Allan? No, his headphones. Your headphones are. Let's see. What do you think? I mean, what will be the plan from Allan? Allan, of course, you know how he pulls when he gets in his position. He's very good. He's very dangerous. Do you think he will be able to come in his position, or
No,
okay? You train with Martin Minarovic, who faced Allan at the Euro, and now you hear. Then I think it's internet maybe. We saw Minarovic lost to Allan on fouls.
no,
No, he
no.
won.
I
He won on
think he
fouls.
won.
Yeah. But Allan was out of his position. Minarovic sit down and pulled him out through the arm. You think you will be able to do the same thing?
Yes, I talked to my friend, which pulled him on the Swiss Open after pull, and he told me he didn't feel him.
Oh, okay, interesting.
And I think we are on the same level, so I think it don't will be big problem.
Okay. What do you think? Who has the advantage in experience, you or him? You're pretty much the same length in the sport.
I don't know. I don't him at all. So I don't know. Sorry.
Are you excited about the match?
Yes, I'm excited about every match. You know, it's sport you love, and you are doing it, and I'm excited every time.
Allan, can you hear us, brother? No?
Oh, the people well.
Did the feelings for you change when we changed the opponent, or it doesn't matter? Yeah, like you told me.
No, I don't care. I don't care. If somebody wants to pull me, I will pull.
So just for the people,
Yes.
when the match was canceled, I called Vaclav. I told him we have a problem. Other French people can't hear. I changed Wi-Fi. That's what Allan told me. I called Vaclav and I told him my friend Lubo canceled the match. He got hurt. I will try to find somebody else. And Vaclav told me, for me, it doesn't matter who I pull. If it's Levon or Devon, I don't care. No, just kidding. He told me he doesn't care who the opponent will be. He's ready to fight anybody. And I love that you have such a fire inside of you. And I think I enjoyed watching you in Prague when you pulled at the competition. You're very exciting to watch, and I think it will be super exciting to watch you pull at the Super Match. Now
For me, it's okay. I can hear you now, but other French people cannot hear you.
Me?
On the 5 minutes ago. Now it seems to be okay. Okay, I can hear you now, but
I don't know. I also put a live on my computer. I hear normal sound, so I think it's good now. This is important. Now it's good. So what did they ask you when you left? Yeah, you started talking. We will move to the next question. I asked Vaclav about his feelings when the match changed to you. He told me that he doesn't care who he pulls. Again,
French. And
French connections, brother. What is this? Brother, what is this? French is the most, the best country from here, and you don't have internet. What is this? We cannot hear you, brother. I don't know what is. It says that the connection is good, so I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. At my Zoom, it says that the connection is good. Vaclav, some of your friends are also pulling at the event. Shimon Polak, your training partner, and Ivan Gregorichka also. How do you expect them to perform? Do you think that Shimon will have an easy day with Emil Fazzoli from Italy?
For Shimon, it will be very easy day, very easy. It will be completely dominant on Shimon's side, but Ivan's match, I don't know, because it's not his dominant arm, and you know, he's much better than always, but I don't know the opponent. For me, it's 50-50.
Okay. Would you be surprised if Emil Fazzoli manages somehow to stop? Because we know how fast Shimon is from the goal. Bam, like thunder, very fast. You think
Sorry,
it's
but
impossible?
it's not possible. It's not possible.
Yeah, this will be very interesting. This will be very interesting. Look, Emil, dominant arm is also left. He is 2 years in the sport. He accepted the challenge. He told me that it's a big step for him, but he accepted it. He was brave like you. He said, I don't care who I pull if I lose. I mean, in this sport, there is no person who never lost, you know? And even if he loses, of course, he will stay and be here, and will get invited to show himself with maybe not so good opponent. But I would love to see him get in the match with Shimon and exchange energy, because Italian people are very energetic, and he is the national champion on the left arm. So, and he's a little bit heavier than Shimon. But Shimon pulls with you and with Martin, so I don't think it's gonna be a problem.
It not will be a problem for Shimon.
It's gonna be interesting. Allan, say something, brother.
Here, one
It's interrupting. Yeah. I don't know why. What is this? It never happened to me. I had so many podcasts, and it never happened. Um, maybe Wi-Fi connection is not so good. He's like devonlarratt, brother. devonlarratt always had some problems with internet. Vaclav, I want to ask you something, a personal question. I asked Ivan about this, your match with Leonidas Sarkona that was supposed to happen, then got canceled. What were your feelings about this? What happened? Were you a little bit disappointed, or it was not important for you? And how do you think this match would go for you?
It was quite important for me, like every match you want, you know.
Yeah.
You prepare, you take your time for winning the match, for preparation, and your opponent will say 3 days before your match he don't come. So it's not good behavior for me, you know. When you can tell it like Lubo, I don't know, 2 weeks before you are injured, it's normal. Everyone can
happens,
make
yeah.
you know, and but 3 days before just for his personal reasons, so it's not good behavior for me.
How do you think this match would go?
I think it will be easy win for me.
My friend, I can tell you this. I don't want to promise you anything, but I will give my best to make this match happen in the future. I will give my best to make it happen. and I would love to see this match also. And then you will have maybe the chance for the revenge, let's say, against Leonidas Arcona. You see in the after his loss to Devon Larratt, he gone back to training bodybuilding. He still does heavy curls and stuff like this, but specific arm wrestling exercises, I think he stopped a little bit, which is maybe good for him. His arms, I think, were very damaged from arm wrestling. And Allan, say something now. Now you're muted. Unmute first. But you know what is funny? We see the video normal and doesn't interrupt, but just the sound is not good.
Okay, do you hear me?
Yes.
I hear you now.
Okay, so now, because I changed my connection, I changed my headphone, I reboot my fucking phone here. So now I changed the phone, it's the phone of my wife, and we are going to see. Sorry, but
so me and Vaclav talked a lot now, man. We talked about everything. Now it's time for you to talk. So,
okay.
I called you, or better say, I texted you. I told you about the match. You know good who Vaclav is. You faced his friend Martin Minarovic at Euros. You pulled with him. Vaclav, did Martin pull with Allan in the Swiss Open after pull or
No.
other friend?
Peter Celes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, Peter.
And what were your feelings when I told you about the match? Are you 100% sure you're gonna win this match, or you coming for war, or what are your feelings?
I never go to. I never say I'm gonna win 100%. I never
Told me
do
this in
that.
Serbia. I remember very good.
Yes, because I hate to speak before a fight. If I say I'm gonna win, and I lose, I feel like I don't like that. I don't like this. Okay, so I'm gonna do the best that I can with no special preparation. I ended the fight on Serbia 1 month ago. I don't remember, and I just train, but not preparation. So I feel that it could be a good war because I have no pain. I'm not prepared, but I'm okay. So for me, it could be a great match. Um, I cannot say what is going to happen. I feel that if I can go on my position, I can be really strong. But I don't know how strong he is, and he's strong for sure. So it will be interesting.
Yeah, man. Look, I think, in my opinion, I would love to see Lubo, and we will see Lubo in the future, 100% pull at the Lion Pride Arm Wrestling League. But for me, this match is even more interesting because many reasons. Your connection was not so good. So can you, Václav, please one more time repeat what Petr Celes said about Allan and
Peter
his opinion?
Celes told me he didn't feel you on the afterpool after the Swiss Open.
I'm not sure about this, but when we try to take our hands, we try a little. For that, I remember. I try Larratt. No, he tries with Devon. I try with Devon, and after we go, and I wanted to see his abilities to get off to avoid me to cut him. And his pronation, his lever back was really impressive for his weight. This is not this kind of lever that we can feel in a lot of arm wrestlers. Really, it's impressive. Peter Celes is very strong on this way. And after we say that we are going to go in hook, but he said that he was tired because a lot of competition in the year, and me, I was tired because on my match, hook, waiting. And for Swiss Open, I only go on opportunity. I was not training for 1 month, and my connection, my strength general was a little lower. I was hurt when I take Peter because I hit myself eccentric on Devon 3, 4, 5, 6 times 2 minutes before. So it's possible that they don't feel me like I was real. Yes, it's after pool.
Yes.
I was at Swiss Open. I saw you pull with Devon. I saw Peter Celes pull with Devon, but I didn't see you guys to pull. I was not there anymore. But I watched your matches, and Peter Celes was in the category with Dennis Gruber, a friend of mine, and I think Peter Celes didn't have any opponent who can do anything to him. He ran through everybody. Devon,
Yes.
Dennis was second after Peter, and Peter, beat him very easy. So I think he was a little bit more fresh than Allan. I will have to defend Allan for this one. And Allan's category, brother, your category was crazy. You had very strong guys in the category. This Romanian guy also, this crazy guy also.
Andrei Lupsa?
Yeah, man. He and a lot of guys were very good, very good. So very impressive. You winning this category was very, very impressive, honestly. How did Devon Larratt feel? We saw he wanted to take his grip against you. He didn't let you take
Yes,
your
yes.
position. So this is good,
Devon, it's always big movie, even in after pool, even on the weaker opponent, it's a big Hollywood movie. I don't really like that. This is not my kind of my way of, but don't care. When I get these arms, I instantly feel that his pronation is really difficult to cup. I try to do all on my side pressure like this. I open myself on him, and the feeling is two things: incredible pronator and incredible lock. Even in flop press, you can hit, and this is a. But I saw Peter Celes before, and when he don't lose the control of the hand, he can pin him. So okay, it's after pool. This is not Devon in competition, but you know that this is another proof that Peter Celes gets an incredible hand control.
I don't know anybody other than Krasimir who will do anything to this guy at WAF. Honestly, I have some great super matches in mind for him also in the future, of course, if he accepts. And I think it's only a matter of time when he goes to East versus West and shows himself there also. But it would be an honor for me to have him also at the Lion Pride Armwrestling League, because he is also the neighbor, let's say, very near to Vienna. But we will see. Devon is, but you see, Devon, when he gets somebody who can match him a little bit through the rising also in the pronation, because if you go inside, he catches with the pronation, like you said, and with his lock. But did you feel this also powerful, or this goes to the lock and then just stop?
No, because he was just waiting for me to gas out.
Okay.
He don't attack, and yes, he attack when I was at 20%.
Okay. Yeah, I watched the video. It's interesting. I don't know if you knew, but Vaclav should have a super match against Leonidas. You pulled Leonidas. What can you tell us about Leonidas? How did he feel?
So in first year, I saw that Vaclav,
Vaclav.
Vaclav. I saw that Vaclav on his Instagram should have a match with him, and I was looking for the match. I don't find it. So it was cancelled. I can guess. So Leonidas, I don't feel really good abilities to arm wrestling. He's strong, yes, but on vector, really muscular, you know. He
You
don't.
turned him fast.
Yes, his hand did not connect. His biceps did not connect with the side, with the back, and we can see that this is not enough prepared for arm wrestling at high level. But as I told him, he's strong, he's young, he can do what he wants to do, you know. But he have to train the connection, the posture, you know. So I don't feel a lot of strength, except at the end, big biceps like this. Yeah, just pushing was not enough. But at this time, I was not as strong as I was in Serbia. I worked a lot on my finishing move on the hook.
Okay.
And it's sure, I'm sure 100% that if I was the guy that I was in Serbia against Nemanja Grujic, I have win him in 2, 3, 4 seconds. Sure.
Flash pin him. Okay. One more
100%.
question for you, and then we move to Vaclav because Vaclav is now listening.
Yes.
Can you tell us something about your meeting with Martin Minarovic at Euro Arm?
So it's interesting because if I remember, okay, I don't know if I take Elchin Binatov before or after. I did not remember, but Martin, the first match, I was faster than him and going hook, and I was at this from finishing. But two things. At this time, I have not worked on my finishing moves, like I said, and the biggest point of Martin is his biceps, his ability to even open, to keep you here and pull. Very, very strong biceps, and his ability to take my pronation. And it go on the fall. There are contests. It go another fall. It was really close. I don't know how Martin is now, but if I was at the European like I am now, I win 100%. Because
okay, sorry.
At this time,
okay,
I don't know how we progress now, and I progress, so I think he progressed too. But big weak point that I have never worked on, and now I'm working on. So everything for me is easier now in the hook than at the European. But really strong athletes and really strong biceps.
Very interesting. Vaclav, how are you with Martin in the training?
50-50.
Okay, very interesting. I watched a lot of videos that you posted. I mean, the short videos you posted that cannot say anything, but I saw you training very hard, man. I saw you training very hard. You put a lot of work when you go, because like you told me, you travel to training every time.
Yes.
And you guys work very hard there. You put a lot of work in the table time, and I suppose you work the specific work in the gym where you are living right now.
Yes.
Am I right? What is the difference from Peter Celes and let's say you two guys?
Difference between Martin and Peter?
Martin, you and let's say I will say you and Martin as one because you said you're 50-50, and Peter Celes.
You know what's the difference? Who slept well, much well, you know. Every day is different. We are on the same level and it's
Peter
the,
also, right?
you know, every time.
Left, you're more dominant than both of those guys.
Yes, yes.
Interesting, interesting. I want to see you pull also left in the future at super matches. Will be great.
My left is, I think, 3 times stronger than my right.
I saw it, man. I saw it in Prague. You pretty much ran to the competition on the left arm, holding, watching the guys, beating them very easy. And right arm, you had good finals, good fight in the finals. I don't remember the name of your opponent in the final in Prague.
Petro Kichuk.
Yes, exactly.
Petro Kichuk.
And you finished second, right?
Yeah, on right arm second and left arm winner.
What is the difference on your right arm from Evo's Cup in Prague to now?
I'm much stronger.
Okay. Like stronger in a specific in the lifts or more connected and more working at the table time?
Everywhere.
Oh, brother, I'm so excited for this match. It's gonna be crazy, man. It's gonna be very crazy, really. I don't know if you watched the previous podcasts. I will tell you also. The rules will be pretty much the same as King of the Table in East versus West. The command will be don't move, short break, go, because when you say ready, go, there can be false start at ready. Somebody started ready, and I don't like this. So I think it's better. Or let's say ready, break, go, or don't move, go. But with the break. So don't move or ready is to get you ready and not to get you started. You know what I mean?
Yes.
So this will be the command. This like small jumps without movement will not be a foul and the match will not get stopped. But for example, this is very good information maybe for you, Allan. But when you come in a hook and this happened with Nemanja Grujic and Martin Minarovic at Euros. This is of course a foul because you get the advantage with the elbow, hopping. If you hit and his elbow goes to the side of the pad and he comes back, for example, this is also a foul. So when the elbow falls from the side, from any side, front, back, left or right, it's also a foul. Movement in referee's grip is a warning. It's not a foul. In WAF, it's a foul. So this is the difference, and I think pretty much everything is the same as in WAF. We will have best of 5. First to 3 wins. If it comes to be, let's say 3-1, you can pull one more round if you want. But I think the chances to get hurt for no reason, for this one last round and it's already over, it's big. And I mean it's not, but if you want to pull, of course you will pull all 5 rounds. We will have a team that will be there to record. We will have a live pay-per-view which your French friends can watch. Vaclav, Allan is coming alone in let's say somewhere where you are very near. You will have a lot of friends, a lot of people supporting
Allan,
you.
you can take your friend Aymeric. I can beat him on the left after beating you on the right.
Oh, I'm gonna tell him, yes, but he is far from where I live. I'm on the south of France. He's on the north, and but he will hear this. He will hear.
I think you will hear this for sure. Interesting. This is one good match for the future. Really good match for the future. Um, um, Allan, do you have some questions for Václav?
For Vaslav, no, not really questions. I know if he is at this level in arm wrestling, this is a warrior. He want to fight. He will go and fight. There are no magic. You cannot be at the high level, at good level in arm wrestling and don't have the spirit. It's impossible. So I have nothing to ask to him. I know he will be strong. I know he will be in the war and have a fun. And we will see who is the best with respect.
This is very cool, very cool. Vaclav is a little bit you're smiling, you're laughing a little bit. Vaclav is very like he has a smile, but he's very,
But
very
this is the guy from the east. I'm
yeah,
from the
man, yeah,
west.
yeah, yeah. He's like more stoic, like the Russian guys, you remind me, Vaclav, with the beard, like Latin now. You're sitting there, you're very, let's say, stable and just listening. Do you have some questions for Allan, Vaclav?
No, not really. I'm just I want to tell him I'm ready for the fight and let the best win.
Very cool.
Exactly.
Allan, I asked Vaclav, two of his good training partners are also coming to compete at the same event as you guys. Nemanja Grujic, your opponent from Serbia, also comes to compete against Kriza Blaras. You guys know who Kriza Blaras is? The Greek.
When I saw the event, I see a little, but before I didn't know. No, sorry.
Okay. Well, how did Nemanja feel for you in Serbia?
In first, I just wanted to say that it feel like it's a good person.
No, in
A really
heart, he's a great guy.
Yes, a really nice guys. He's young, he's strong, and if he got the brain. I think he got the brain to analyze the training. This is not only a strong guy. And I talked with him about training, about technique, and I think that in the year he will be a really good arm wrestler. He just need to be very careful to the hurt, not to be hurt,
Mm-hmm.
not to do too much.
Mm-hmm.
This is the only thing that I told to him. But he was strong, fast. Um, Honestly, in the fight, I did, and after when I saw the video, he did not make a lot of mistakes. He did not do mistakes. I'm just stronger on
Yes.
some vector. That's all. He was a great arm wrestler, and he tried the strap match. He blocked me a little more. For me, at his young age, he can be really, really, really strong athletes in the year.
I know Nemanja since we were very young. I know him the most of all athletes. And I remember him training when he was very young. He was training like pull-ups and dips and everything, street workout. And then he started arm wrestling and he wanted to arm wrestle me. And I was like, man, I don't want to arm wrestle. I never arm wrestled before. He was like, let's just try a little bit. Oh, you're good. You can try. You can do it. Come train. And he wanted to bring me also in the sport, and I was not interested that much. And then couple years later, I fell in love with the sport. I train, and then I go to his place, and then we go really to the table and meet again. And I was surprised. I mean, I was not surprised. I knew how strong he is because he was training much more than me, but he is very dedicated. He works also a lot job wise, and he doesn't have so much time, but he has a table at home and he works out at home also. And I think he'll, like you said, will be very, very great in the future. We have a lot of French guys in the comments who are writing in French, and I cannot read this, but I will try. Arm Crush says, this will be very funny now how I read it. I don't, can I translate this? Oh, no, I cannot translate it. Ah, No.
Wait, I can see. I can see.
You can see?
I can't, or I can,
Okay.
or can I? I don't know.
You probably cannot see it because you're on Zoom and this is written in YouTube. But
Okay.
they see Begatu Allan Vaclav je Jinde.
I think that your accent is not really good.
My accent is more Chinese than French.
Yes, maybe a Chinese guy can translate, but me, no, sorry.
Let's say one more time. Desibugetu ala Vaclav je Jinde. Jinde. It says like Jende, or maybe it's not French.
It's
J
it's in the Czech,
N.
and it's telling it's Alan. Sorry, but Václav is completely different level than you.
It's in Czech, brother. I'm sorry. It's in Czech. Okay, okay. But this should be in French because it's a French flag in the end. Alan va vin easy on est present non les Francis. I will translate it. He said you will win probably. He will win easy.
I hope. And if he didn't tell this, I'm gonna eat him.
Arm Wrestling Reims is the name of the guy. I take Hamza ask if I take questions. Yes, you can ask something. And we have Andrea Šimić in the comments. Václav, you know Andrea very good. You faced him.
Yes.
What do you think about his match against Marcus Liminger?
50-50 for me. It's very interesting match for me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm waiting for it, and I'm excited.
It's a left arm. It's your dominant arm.
Yes.
It's
and it's Marcus dominant arm too.
yes.
But I don't know if Andrea is not dominant arm is his right, but I don't know.
Andrea's dominant arm is the right arm, but I have some inside video I got yesterday, and Andrea pulled Rino, and it was very good. It was very good. He looked very good, very strong. He told me that he feels very good and that he feels healthy, because the problems with Andrea were always his elbows. He was not healthy, and that's what was holding him back a little bit. But Andrea looks very sharp, but he is facing a much bigger guy, a much, let's say, stronger overall individual in Marcus Liminger. Allan, do you know something about Marcus Liminger? You heard about him in the past or no?
What's the name?
Marcus Liminger. He is an Austrian guy. He was also at East versus West qualifiers. He just lost to Efe from Turkey.
I think that I saw him on videos, but I don't remember, to be honest.
Okay. Andrea, you know.
Andrea
Šimić from Croatia.
Weight category 110.
He's 110. Yes.
I think that I visualize him. Yes.
Question for Vaclav. Vaclav, you faced Andrea at Europeans or at Worlds left arm?
I think at Europeans.
At Europeans. You lost your wrist.
Yes, I
from
lost.
the beginning. Did you tire out with somebody before? Or
yes,
with
you can look on the complete category video.
I know.
I think second match with Efe Komek, and I was completely out after this match, and Efe was the same, and I was talking to him on the East versus West, so it was maybe, I don't know, 2 months ago the Europeans Championship, and he told me he was going for a win on the left arm, but he finished on the 9th place. We was completely out after this match. It was finished for me.
Yeah, you two guys for me were two favorites with Rino, but you meet at the beginning and you destroy each other, and you won against Efe.
Yes, I won.
Very, very good, man. Very good. This is also some interesting matches that we can see in the future, because then you are just focusing on that one guy and you cannot. This is why I love super matches. Don't get me wrong, Europeans, worlds, I think the highest title in arm wrestling you can get today, for also for the heart, to know that you're the WAF world champion. It's unbelievable. But then you see Botta Gabor pulling with Dave Chafee, who is not in his best shape right now, and then you see the difference in the level from this East versus West guys, and let's say all of you. I want to put you in one category, you, Botta Gabor, and all the other guys, and for me, you guys are crazy level. So then you can see how much levels in this sport are. But question first for you, Allan, and then we move to Vaclav with the same question. How do you feel knowing that a league like this is getting started in Europe, where guys with your level, guys who are super good, are getting a chance to show themselves also, not just in competitions, but also in super match style format against the best in Europe and world?
For me, it's really, really good things, and I'm happy to be part of these things, because as you said, they are the professional league, S versus W, King of Table, and inside they are only in big, they are only the tournaments, WAF tournaments, and the only super match that we can see is sometimes in country, again another country, and to mix all the country in one event, for me, it's a good. They are WAF tournament, they are pro, and here in the middle, this is what make the link. For me, it's a really good tournament. It's a really good idea, because some athletes of the WAF can be put on the light and maybe
Yes.
get their chance for professional leagues. So it's a good thing. For me, I'm proud that I'm going to be part of these things, because yes, it's maybe it's a part of my career,
Václav, what is your feeling about the league? It's so near to your home also. It's very good for you in this part also. What do you feel? How do you feel about the league and everything that is happening here?
I have same feelings like Alan. I'm very happy because it's nothing similar is not ready set here, and the matches like King of the Table or East versus West, it's too high level for guys like us, and you can get there easily to show yourself, to the world that you are the good level. And I'm very excited where the Lion Pride will get in the future.
You see how much time I also spend in try to, and just to know, I'm doing this at the time completely alone. All the videos you see, all the posters you see, everything I made myself, everything. So in the future, when a team comes with people, and I have the team also prepared for this whole year, which will help me to do this and promote this every day, every day, every day, for people to see, from people from America to see also, and to get attracted to you guys, to see maybe a superstar like in East versus West, because look, Irakli, he's also a superstar, but he doesn't even speak English, and you guys speak English very good. You can connect more with the crowd like this, and I think it's, of course, super important how high the level is, and that, Levan Saganashvili will always be the best in the whole world, but it can be very interesting to watch you guys pull also. And I think it's about time that people like you, who train Vaclav 12 years, you Allan 10 years, to get recognized from the whole sport and to say, okay, these guys are super good and I want to watch them also, you know. This is my idea, and I'm very happy that you guys are coming and supporting this idea. And I know your future is very big, and I really hope that you get to East versus West and King of the Table as soon as possible. But if not, I hope that you stay and represent the Lion Pride Arm Wrestling League also at the best light, you know, because would you rather be the best at Lion Pride Arm Wrestling League or be 6th to 7th at East versus West? Or both. You can be both. You know, I don't have anything against it. And I think also Engin doesn't have anything against it. So it can only be good. I have very good let's say relationship with Engin. He is for me my biggest inspiration, and I'm very happy for him to give me the opportunity, because if I would never go to East versus West and meet all those athletes, I would never have the heart to do this, you know, because it's not some small thing, you know, it's very big and very hard to do. And let's say a step for somebody like me who is only, let's say, 2.5, 3 years in the sport, it's, you know, it's a big step, you know. And if I can do this for you guys, for me it will be, you know, I cannot wait January 18th to step on the stage to see you all when the event is over, and to know that we all together made the successful event. This will be, for my heart, the most beautiful thing ever, you know. And I know this is only a start of something beautiful and something that will be recognized in the world. And when we watch this podcast in 2 years, maybe we will be very happy about ourselves. So thank you guys for coming and for making this possible, because without you it wouldn't be possible.
Thank you too.
Yes. Thank you too, because you are the first fire, you know, and you put, when you do this kind of things for arm wrestlings, you do this with your heart. And for me, it's because there are some people like you that arm wrestling can grow and can be good for the athletes like me and Vaclav. So thank you too.
Thank you, brother. It means a lot. Guys, I don't want to hold you much longer. Do you have any last words? Or is this it for now? Let's start with Vaclav. Vaclav, you also, you have some last words for Allan?
No, I don't have. Just I'm excited. And I'm ready.
Vaclav, you can also tell in Czech something for the people who will tune in maybe on the pay-per-views to watch. Some couple of words in Czech also.
Kdo se dívá, tak díky a doufám, že zafandíte potom. Jdeme pro výhru.
Thank you very much. Allan, any last words for Vaclav?
When you speak, it sounds less Chinese than you. Now, to be serious, my last words are, get ready for war. I'm gonna do the max that I can do. No prep, we don't care. I'm here, I am not hurt. We are gonna get a war, and after get a drink, and it's okay for me. So be strong. And for my French people, écoutez les gars, je vais faire au mieux de ce que je peux faire. On va essayer de le sider, de l'emmener là où on veut et de lui montrer ce que c'est que la side française.
Thank you very much, Allan. Guys, January 18, 2025, 10 days out. Lion Pride Arm Wrestling League 1 start, co-main event. Vaclav Vaculovic against Allan Barberis, Czech Republic against France. Tune in. Pay-per-view link is in the description. I'm very hyped. And I know a lot of people are hyped to see this one. Thank you guys for taking your time and joining the live. And I'll see you in 9 days. Take care.